Hey, what it do, man? It be that man, 3D Dev. How y'all doing? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. And y'all tuning in to another random interviews with strangers. And today's special guest is Kiana. She's a photographer. She's a motivational speaker. You know, she like to spread that love and uplift people. So let's give a round of applause to our guest, Kiana. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Now she gonna leave me hang out the hut.
I got you.
Yeah, but I appreciate you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate the energy. You feel that? Let's go.
Come on now.
Let's go.
You gotta be.
Hey.
You gotta be. You see how bright the sun is shining? Like, you see my face right now? Like, you gotta keep that positive energy going.
Facts. She already got the show lit, so we're gonna start it up now. Hey, random. So I have a question for you, Kiana.
Okay.
So like, I know you the '90s cartoon. You feel me? That's one of the great era '90s cartoons. So what's your favorite cartoon in the '90s, and what's the reason why?
Oh, just one?
Yeah, just one.
Whew. Okay, we got a lot, cause you know I'm a Nickelodeon baby. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
fuck it, you can give top three. Give three.
Give three. Okay, cause you know we got Nickelodeon, we got Cartoon Network. You know we got a lot of great shows. So let me think. So Nickelodeon, '90s. There's so many.
You gotta say
there's so many. I know. I'm thinking. No. There's a lot.
Let's show some love to the '90s. You feel me?
There's a lot. There's Rugrats. There's Cat Dog. You know what I'm talking about?
That's real.
What else? There was there was so much.
Do you like Hey Arnold?
Hey Arnold was cool. There was Cow and Chicken.
Oh yeah, Cow and Chicken.
Cow and Chicken was like what? Cow and Chicken was so funny. Johnny Bravo.
Oh yeah, Johnny Bravo.
Bravo went crazy. Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh yeah,
Dexter's Laboratory. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely one of my top ones. Dexter's Lab went crazy.
What's the reason why Dexter's Laboratory is one of your favorite?
Man, cause like it was just like I love like things that have like a storyline, but things that are also like crazy and stupid when it comes to cartoons too. So every time Dexter and Dee Dee had that like relationship and he would get mad and start arguing with her, bro, I would start cracking up heck hard, and it was just funny to me. But I also love to get inside of Dexter's mind to see how he thinks and how he operates, you know? So, yeah.
Okay. Random. Okay, so I heard that. You said you got in Dexter's mind and try to see how he thinks. So are you the type of person that like try to get other people's perspective?
Always. I like to keep an open mind because I feel like if you keep an open mind, then you're going to have a better understanding of just how the world operates alone, not just of what you're understanding in that present moment, you know? It could be a lifelong like benefit for you if you choose to allow it to be, you know? Depending on how open your mind is. If you're closed-minded, then you ain't gonna know nothing.
That's real. Facts.
You're not gonna move forward. You know, you're gonna be stagnant, and there's just no progression from that.
That's real.
So,
hey, that's real talk. Did y'all hear? There's no progression in being stagnant. Gotta snap because she just said some real shit.
There we go.
Hey, there we go. Hey, hold up, random. Like, yo, you got a lot of like beautiful energy. Like, you hyped and stuff. Where you getting this energy from? This has just always been you?
Yeah, this has just always like been within me, you know, and especially since like, you know, being with you, you know what I mean? Like, it's nice when you have radiant and positive souls that you can, you know, relate to and then you have a good time with, you know, everybody enjoys that. So you're just being yourself and I'm just being myself, but it's creating this, you know, combined like energy that's putting it out there.
That's real.
You know what I mean? And it's powerful. So yeah, this has always been within me. This is just me being myself. I'm happy. I'm having a great time. Happy to be here. So
that's real.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question for you. So I see that you have Can you show that to the camera there? What is that? You feel me?
Yeah.
Just in case they don't know.
Trying to see if they can get like it's like two colors in it. If y'all can't really, trying to see where the camera's at. Yeah, there it is. There's two colors in it. So, goodness, I've had this for at least like 3 years now, if not longer. And I got this when I was working out in Berkeley. I used to work at Equinox in Berkeley. Inside there was a separate business establishment called Earth Bar, and they had their own like smoothies. And they also had their own like vegan food options and protein drinks for the people that worked out in the gym. So it was nice to work there. But when I would get off work, they had this flea market like right down where the bar station was at. So I would go down there and there was this lady that had this jewelry, and she had all these different types of jewelry, you know, necklace, earrings, everything you can think of. And then she had these rings. And so I just started looking, you know, And I saw this, and I don't know why, it just caught my eye. It did. And I wish I had, because I know I have it somewhere on my phone, but I don't. We're going to have to talk about it on another episode as far as which stones they are. But she had a booklet, so of all the stones before I got it. So I put it on, and I was just like, what are these 2 stones? And then she said, put it in the book. She's like, here, you can read it. And it was like a bunch of like healing properties as far as like, making sure that things manifest and things are great, and that things that are negative are going to be like, pushed away from you, and that, you're going to start going through these things. And it was crazy because after I got it, some of the things started happening. And I was like, wow, like that's a trip. So I can't, like, I was drawn to me, once I saw it and I put it on, I was like, oh yeah, I have to have it. How much is it? And I got it. Shit. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite rings.
That's dope.
Definitely one of my favorite ones.
So random. I heard you talk about manifestations. I'm big on manifestation, putting stuff out to the universe. So what's something that you working on manifesting right now? Put that out in the universe right now. What's something that you working on manifesting right now?
Working on manifesting right now. I'm not necessarily working on it right now, but I'm going to put it out into the universe because this is something that I do want to do. I want to write my own book one day.
There you go.
There's a lot of experiences that I've been through, and I feel like I can use that as like a motivational purpose to put out into a book and possibly help other people who have been in those same situations. So I definitely look forward to putting that out. Okay. Definitely.
That's dope. All right, another random. So I know I met you through Charlie Rocket.
Yes.
Yep. So like, what's something that you got from Charlie Rocket? Like, what's one way that he inspired you?
I'm glad you asked that question. I'm really glad you did. So I've been following Charlie for a long time. I've been following him for like a few years on Instagram, and back when he was like still managing in the music industry and everything, So like I never knew him personally, but I just followed him on Instagram because I love people with stories, I feel like everybody has a story and everybody has a background, and I just love hearing where people come from and how they rise from, literally like nothing to something. That's always like spoken out to me. I've always loved hearing stories like that. So when I came across his profile and everything and his page and what he was doing, I was like, oh wow, this is somebody who's really like about it, This is somebody who's really about making things happen, but not just for himself, but truly for other people. Not only that, I've never seen anybody execute it the way that he's done it before. You know what I mean? Like, I joined into the whole Quantopia platform before anybody really even knew what that was, Like, when I got in, I had so many people from his page DMing me because he put me in one of his little story, like, reels, right? Not the reel, but in the stories, And people were DMing me like, hey, what's the number to get in? What's the number to get in? And so I was sending out people's numbers and I was guiding them how to get in too. And just how he had it, like he said, he didn't like the whole algorithm of how Instagram had changed and everything. So he created his own like website to where, likes don't matter, hearts don't matter, you know what I mean? Like, everybody is of equal status, and he posts all of his videos, podcasts, everything as far as what he's doing and what's happening, and like people, like, it's just a great community to be in, That's really what like inspired me as far as like, seeing who he is and what he's about. So he had this hoodie line that he dropped when he was managing for 2 Chainz, and that's the CEO one. I think I was wearing that on the opening ceremony, but I don't remember if you remember seeing it.
Yeah, I don't think I seen it.
But it's a black hoodie, and it just says CEO right here in this commas, and it goes out to 1 million. And so when I seen that, I was like, yo, that's cool. I've never seen something like that. I'm like, I gotta have it. And I bought it. But yeah, so Charlie is definitely like an inspirational, real life like superhuman being. And it was crazy actually finally meeting him, Like, it's crazy, just by being yourself at the end of the day, Just by being yourself and manifesting it. Because I told myself I knew I was going to meet him, I just didn't know when.
That's real.
I kept telling myself it was going to happen, I didn't know when, but it was going to happen. And then this tour happened, right? Then he got on this tour, and then he started traveling. I'm just like, yep. I'm going to make time, whatever dates that he says he's going to be on, but like, oh yeah, I'm going to try to go to each and every single one.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Everything she just said right now, I resonate with it because Charlie Rocket is somebody who inspired me. Like, he's one reason why I'm doing this random. He's one reason why my music shit is going up, you feel me? Because I really just follow his little script, you feel me, his little blueprint that he left for us, you feel me, and it's really helped me out a lot as a person, even the winning streak and all that, you feel me, so hey, Charlie Rocket, if you see this, we'll let you know we love you, man,
for sure.
Hey, and winning streak,
hey, let's go.
Oh yeah, show
they
that
gotta
card.
See the coin.
Hey,
look,
mine's in the card,
mine's in the card. Look, Quantopia coin.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Look at that symbol. Recognize, remember the symbol.
You feel me?
This one right here.
Hey,
that's on the back of it. They can't really see it, so I'll read it to you because it was upside down. It says, "Know you're protected, give love, receive blessings, give blessings," and that's the infinity symbol.
Hey, okay.
So
that's real. So we're coming towards the end of the show, and I got one more question for you. So random. So let's say, not saying you're gonna pass away, you feel me? Life is forever, but let's say it's just like you only can say it's your last time you get to say something to the world, and it's like something meaningful and something to inspire the world. What would you say to the world right now to inspire them? It's your last time you can say something to the world.
Wow, that is such a great question. That's a wonderful question. I like that. There's one thing I can say to the world, and that's it. Whew. Okay. I would say stay committed to yourself. You know, be yourself. Don't ever let people tell you that you can't do anything. You know what I'm saying? If you've got big dreams, go ahead and go accomplish those dreams no matter what. Stay safe. You know, stay protected and guarded. You know what I'm saying? Always protect yourself first before anybody else. Stay true to your loved ones.
Loyalty.
Stay true to your loved ones. Every L is not a loss, it's a lesson. And every day that you wake up is a blessing. So
hey, I like that.
That's what I would say.
So let them know where they can reach you at. Let them know where they can follow you and all that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So my Instagram page is KCX Imagery. So that's KCXIMAGERY. And then my email is kiana.cox9@gmail.com. And then my cell phone number is also listed on my profile, and it's public. So if you just go to my Instagram, all my information is there. So,
hey, I appreciate you. Thank you for being a guest.
Thank you.
And y'all just tuning into another random interview.
Random! Had to throw it in there.
You had to. I appreciate you.
Yep.
And I love you, but you need to love yourself. And wait, hold up. Before we go, you feel me? It's all about healthy. You feel me? You see it?
Look,
healthy. Shout out to Larry June.
Larry
too.
June,
you
let's
feel
go.
Me? Healthy. And this is a Suja organic juice. You feel me? So this rejuvenate your body, and I want to give this to you because it's all about spreading that positive energy. So
let's go. We're doing numbers.
Hey, shout out to Larry June too. Hey, random. I love y'all, man. Oh, I can just do that.